Happy Sunday, everyone. My God, does it feel good to be sitting back in this chair. I got the day off and I'm ready to watch some wrestling. Although the wrestling we're going to watch tonight isn't the greatest. This isn't like the worst show. I know I've been shitting on SummerSlam 96 for a long time. I do have a lot of memories of it. It's not the worst show of all time or anything like that, but there is a reason why we've been putting this one off so many years. But now we've been putting it off for so long that it's now the 30th anniversary. We got to do it, and we need to do it together. I think if we all hold hands and just be there to support each other, we should be able to get through some of this stuff like Jerry Lawler versus Jake Roberts and whatnot. So I think as long as we watch this together and support each other, we will be just fine. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Watch Along, guys. SummerSlam 1996 is on the menu this evening, and this will be the last SummerSlam from 1988 to 2006 that we have not done. We've done every SummerSlam from 88 to 06. We did 09 a couple of weeks ago. And I think this is going to be it for this year for full-blown SummerSlam pay-per-views, although we do need to do a watch-along next week. And Chris Ludek, yesterday in the podcast, recommended a Vault watch-along. I like that idea. So maybe for the next 2 weeks, let's do a couple of Vault watch-alongs. And at least one of those weeks, maybe next week, let's try to see what they have on the WWE Vault in terms of great SummerSlam matches. Maybe we can watch a hodgepodge there of some of the great matches. Maybe there's some great IC matches. Maybe Brett and Perfect's on there, or Brett and Davey, or Razor and Diesel, or there's a whole bunch of SummerSlam matches throughout the years that are probably available on the Vault. So maybe next week we'll do a Vault watch-along of some of the best SummerSlam matches, and then the following week we'll figure out something else to do. But this will be the final full-blown SummerSlam pay-per-view this year that we watched. We watched 2009 and 1996, and we'll move on to something else next week. But that's what we're going to be watching tonight. It is on Netflix, so you're going to want to pull up your Netflix, and you're going to want to go to your SummerSlam Vault. Choose the year 1996, and the runtime on this is 2 hours, 50 minutes, and 53 seconds. This is going to be one of those backwards timers, so I will set that timer there to that time code in just a second. But before I do, I just want to make sure that I can be seen and heard, and I'll say hello to everybody. Yeah, we're looking good there. And then we will get rolling. Happy Sunday to everyone. It is great to see Zane G. We got Melissa. We got Michael Cuomo. We Are Pro Wrestling is in the house. Main Event and Boiler and Brawl were the only things worth watching on this show. I didn't even like the Boiler and Brawl because it was so much of it was backstage. It was like a 30-minute match, and if I was in Cleveland that night and I had bought a ticket, I would probably be pretty disappointed, because I remember because this is 1996, this is 30 years ago. For those of you who might be my age, remember in school, if you ever watched a video in school or watched a movie or had to do any sort of TV watching in school, they would wheel the TV in on one of them little carts, and that's when you knew it was on. That's when you knew it was going to be an easy class that day, is when you walked in and you saw that TV cart in the room. You're like, sweet, we're going to be watching a movie today. It's going to be easy. They pulled like 4 of these things out and placed them on each side of the ring for the fans at ringside to watch. And I always thought that was so crazy that fans who bought a ringside seat are watching a match on the show on a fucking 32-inch TV or whatever it was. Those big, giant, honking, heavy-ass tube TVs from back in the day. And I remember just how long it went. I didn't like the Paul Bearer turn. I loved the match King of the Ring between these two, but didn't really love this one. But I haven't seen it in forever. So let's watch it again, see how it holds up 30 years later, because what I remember of it, I was just not really that big of a fan of it, to be honest. Garrett Osborne is here. Good to see you, bro. Big Funds HC is here. We got Beth Heiss in the house. How you doing? Mike Rouse is here as well. Bruce, good to see you. Bruce Bennon. David Brown, Coco Anarchy, good morning. We've got George Morris with his token $5. Thanks for that, bro. Hey, Greg, how are you doing? How is Tito and Elizabeth? Farouk theme edited on Anthology DVD 30 years ago. Sonny in WWF. No, in prison 30 miles from me. Sonny's in prison 30 miles from you? George, I'm thinking conjugal visit. You would make her day. Now, you're going to need a couple things. Clothespin. It's for your nose. Paper bag. That's for her face. And also, hardcore grain alcohol is what you're going to want to consume before you go to that conjugal visit That should be about all you need there. But yeah, good luck. Let me know how she enjoys it. Ricky Zalvadar is here too. It's Robert. Good to see you. Serge, always happy to see you. Ryan's in the house. SummerSlam therapy session, right on. Zach Palgett is here. Zach, I'm changing up the intro screen soon. We'll talk. It's been a couple years now. It's time to change it up. Working on some stuff we'll discuss. Ramon, good to see you as well. And we got Michael Kumo chiming in $5. Opening match was originally Ahmed defending against Owen, but of course that didn't happen due to Ahmed's many injuries. That's right. Owen was supposed to face him. Or was he supposed to face Farouk? When does Farouk get there? Farouk's already come in. Farouk came in right after International Incident, which we watched. That's actually kind of cool that we watched that a couple of weeks ago. The pay-per-view that came before this, In Your House International Incident, we just watched last month. So that was, I believe, the night before Ahmed debuted, because the following night's Raw was a set of TV tapings in Seattle. And that's when Farouk debuted and attacked Ahmed after I think he was about to get a title shot against Sean or something like that, or him and Sean were going to get a title shot against the Smoking Guns. I forgot what the hell happened there, but yeah, Farouk is in the company. He'll be on the show, I think, in a promo or something like that with Sonny. So we will see. Let's knock out the rest of these hellos so we can get going on SummerSlam 96 here. Good to see Justin Richardson, Wesley Wagner. Good to see you. Jake OTC is here. Spencer Dunnings, good to see you. $2 more from Garrett Osborne. The big event for 8/23, 40th anniversary on 8/28. Wow. How long is the big event? Is it a 3-hour show? Feel like it would only be 2, but it's possible. We could maybe do that, or at least include that in a Vault watch-along where we watch at least a match from there or something. I'm totally into that, Garrett. Good idea. Northern DC, Juliet, good to see you. Ryan has got 5 more. Fun Vault match. Triple threat between Rock, Triple H, and Lesnar at Global Warming Melbourne Tour. I don't think I ever saw that match. I know of it. It exists because I know that was an overseas job, but I don't think I ever watched that one. That would be a good one. We'll start formulating a playlist to get ready for next week. Good to see Just Smitty, and I think that's about it for the shout-outs. Pro Football Hall of Fame was pretty good last night. I didn't see any of it, but I did see Drew Brees go in. I've met Drew Brees a bunch of times. He is a great dude, one of my favorite people to see around town. And one time, I almost broke his foot during the offseason in a grocery store, in a story that's almost as wild as the time Michael Jordan called me on my personal cell phone. Crazy, but very, very happy for Drew Brees. He's a super nice guy. Super nice guy. Everybody around town loves him. Anyway, let's roll on SummerSlam 1996. Like I said, the runtime on this is 2 hours, 50 minutes, and 53 seconds. So I just have to set this timer to that, to 50, 53. Oh, perfect. We'll just do this. 5, 4, boom. Okay. Time code's already set right there. 2 hours, 50 minutes, and 53 seconds. We have to do the reverse timer for Netflix. Hopefully you've gone over to Netflix now, found your SummerSlam vault, pulled up 1996, and got it queued up and ready, and we're all going to hit play together. As a reminder, all ads have been killed on all of my live streams, whether it's a watch-along or a podcast or whatever. If you are watching this live, you will not be interrupted with an ad on YouTube. If you're watching it on demand, you might be, but in terms of our live audience and our live reactions, watch-alongs, and podcasts, no ads on YouTube. Ads suck, and I don't want you guys who don't have premium to have to deal with them. However, I don't know what's going on over on Netflix. So if you have a tier that gives you ads, you might have some problems over there. Sometimes we do watch-alongs of pay-per-views on YouTube, so if you don't have premium, the watch-along part will fuck you up a little bit, but at least over here, no ads. Just wanted to remind everybody of that. So cheers. Happy Sunday. It's been a while since we were here for a normal watch-along. I'm excited for this one. And sometimes shitty pay-per-views can actually be fun to watch. So let's give this one a look and see if I come away from this show thinking it was as bad as I remember in my head. I ordered it on pay-per-view that night. I watched it, and I didn't think it was very good. But I was also a month away from turning 19. And that's how young I was when the show came out. I was 1 year removed from graduating from high school back in these days. All right, let's do it here. Let me get my fingers on the trigger. And we go, as usual here, we go 3, 2, 1, play together. That's how we do it here, all right? So I got 2 play buttons to hit. And I think I'm ready on my end. Let's give this a shot. Here we go on SummerSlam 1996. 3, 2, 1, play. All right. I nailed it. I miss this voiceover guy. I think he passed away several years back. He was great. The Monsters. This guy, he was such a great voiceover guy. Some are deranged, psychotic beings. I have people at the restaurant, like customers and stuff, who hear my voice. They ask if I'm on the radio. They ask if I do voiceover work, and I'm like, no. And they all think that I should. But as someone who listens to a lot of people who do voiceover work, I don't think I'm good enough to do that. And I'm like, you must have never heard the intro to SummerSlam 1996. There's far better people out there than me. But customers tell me that all the time. They say I sound like Howard Stern. I'm like, no, I don't. No, I don't. What the fuck are y'all talking about? And then. No, and then. And then. That is my favorite. That King of the Ring, where Undertaker is just peppering fucking Taker, or Mankind with those punches. Oh, my God. And we just watched International Incident right there where Shawn lost to Vader. But good doesn't always triumph over evil. Sometimes victory eludes heroics. Yeah. Sometimes the horror. I mean, it's really just a double main event. It's Taker and Shawn, or Taker and Vader. I'm sorry, Taker and Mankind and Shawn and Vader. I can't speak. I hated this SummerSlam theme. I think they started it the previous year at 95. I hated it. Hated it. Still hate it. Supersized Stridex pads for the extra pimply wrestling fan. Pimply-faced fucks. Welcome, everyone. Cleveland. This is a brand... Gund Arena's brand new at this point. My favorite is Lawler here healing on his own fans. He loves Cleveland, and he had to be a heel. This was right when the Ravens, or the Browns, left to become the Ravens. So it's Jim Ross, Vince McMahon, and Mr. Perfect. Oh, yeah. He did the pen thing. That's how you do it. Oh, wait, hold on. I can do it. All right, here comes Savio Vega. Yeah, the Macarena was a big hit in 1996. It was also a big hit on Wednesday in Mexico at Grand Slam. Hangman and Brodito did the Macarena. But I remember when that song was out and how absolutely fucking stupid it was. 96, I was probably listening to Alanis Morissette, Tribe Called Quest, fucking Alice in Chains and shit like that. We hadn't quite, the boy bands hadn't arrived yet. A couple more years. Because that's the thing about the 90s. There was 2 90s. There was the grunge beginning, leaving the 80s big, hair metal bands and moving into the grunge. And then the end of the 90s was Britney and boy bands. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Everything was going so well. Oh, Owen, how's your hand, buddy? How's your hand, bro? All right, we're opening up with Owen Hart and Savio Vega. I think 98, 96 was also the year like Murder Was the Case came out, the Snoop album, like the second big one, right? I think I was probably listening to that, whatever album Dre had out. Oh, man, he's all right. You all right, Owen? Fucking Coolio, Gangsta's Paradise. All that shit was around this time. Yeah, 96, same year Tupac got murdered. I remember going to a house party that night and everybody talking about it. Yes, I was drinking underage. Yeah, where is Cornette? Oh, Timmy White stops Owen from trying to use a weapon against Quang. All right, so the referee's telling Owen you can't use your left hand or I'm going to disqualify you. That's an interesting rule. Yeah, Owen's been wearing that since before King of the Ring. Weird Al performed. You saw him perform Amish Paradise. That's one of his better ones. Apparently, Coolio was all butthurt about it, but I think they made up. But I don't think Coolio was happy about it. But he should have been cooler. Like I think it's a kind of an honor to be parodied by Weird Al. You know. I mean, he's done everybody. You know, from Madonna to Prince to it should be a badge of honor. You know, and not something you get pissed about. Oh, Jim Ross thinks there's pre-match physicals? They probably, I doubt there is. How do you explain impromptu matches? You got an impromptu physical? Turn your head and cough real quick. All right, get your ass out there. I hate that man they call Vader shit. It drove me crazy. Vince just didn't want to call him Vader, I guess. Maybe because of Darth Vader, but, Cornette always told the story that Vince wanted to change his name to the Mastodon. But Vince would, the man they call Vader, the man they call Vader. And I know in WCW is the man called Sting, but they didn't refer to him as that in every match. The man they call Sting drops an elbow. Vince, wait till later when Shawn and Vader are in the ring. Vince is going to say, the man they call Vader, the man they call Vader. If we had a drinking game, we could play one. Take 3 shots of tequila every time Vince says the man they call Vader. You will be hospitalized. Yes, Northern DC. Sean gets very mad at Vader here. We're going to talk about that. Bop, maybe 96 around there. I also liked the band Live. They had an album out in 95 or 96, Throwing Copper. Excellent album. I still listen to that sometimes. I don't know if that was 96. It might have been the previous year, but it all felt like it was around this time period. Owen, ow, my arm. Yo, let up on his arm, Savio. What did Owen do at SummerSlam 95? What did he do the previous year, Owen? Was he off the card in 95? Nope. Oh. I feel like he was tag champs in 95, him and Yoko at SummerSlam. Yeah, they were. So I don't remember who they faced. Did they have a match at 95? Owen and Yoko? They faced the Guns or something? What happened there? Why don't I know that? Back in the old house, I'd go and get the SummerSlam cassette off the shelf and I just read it, but we're not in that house anymore. That house is renting for $6,000 now. It's fucking crazy.
I remember that. I'm sure you do. We lost the Intercontinental title to him. I didn't lose it. I want to move my. Oh, no. Change the subject. And Owen Hart may want to put
Owen does not suck. You better shut up, Cleveland. Bunch of fucking losers. Owen doesn't suck. Imagine living in Cleveland in the summer. It's got to suck. What are you going to do, swim in Lake Erie? Fun.
Kick anybody right here. Owen Hart wants it. Owen Hart, much like his brother Brett, the other Hart brothers, learning many of the holds from his dad. Stu Hart.
Yeah, that's right. Wonderwall came out. And Firestarter. Wow, I kind of forgot. And Fuji's. Yeah, that's a great one. That's a great one. That was all. Yeah, 96 was a good year. 96 was a good year. I had fun. I was living on my own. I was on my own for just under a year at this point. I moved out right after I graduated high school because that's what I thought you were supposed to do. It's not like I had bad terms with my family or anything. I turned 18. I was like, I got to go. I got to move out and go do my life. And so I did. Looking back, I probably should have stayed home for a couple more years and maybe moved out at 20. But no regrets. Now fucking kids live at home till they're fucking 35 and shit. Couldn't even imagine that.
Remember, Savio just a few moments ago struck the ring post. That's one way out. Is Savio biting him?
Yes, he is biting him in the juicy thigh area. Yeah, Nick Hart. Thank you. I'm trying to remember in my head. I'm like, I don't think they were on the card at SummerSlam, and that was such a weak card. They put the Guns and the fucking Patrick and Gerald on there, but they didn't put Owen and Yoko, the damn tag champs. And Yoko famously didn't work SummerSlam 94 either because he was scared of The Undertaker. So he didn't show up. And then on this one, he worked the pre-show, losing to Stone Cold, who won the King of the Ring's not on the card either. WWE made weird decisions back in those days. So Yokozuna really only worked one SummerSlam main card, and that was 93 against Lex, which he lost by countout, and then lost to Austin in the pre-show. Skipped 94 and 95. How crazy is that, huh? Oh, here comes... We got clearance, Clarence? What's your vector, Victor? Roger. Missed. Vince always thinks it's over. Oh, yeah, Kingpin came out in 96. I just love the hair. The hair and the Bill Murray and the Woody Harrelson, like in the final game, the final bowling game. Well, yeah, Clarence Mason is about to basically steal Cornette's guys from him. Oh, come on, Owen. I'm rooting for you. And Clarence Mason, I think, was a character that was basically derived from Johnny Cochran because that whole OJ thing was going on the previous year. Nope. OJ, I'm pretty sure, was acquitted in the summer of 95, I think. Oh. That was a good spinning heel. Sometimes those spinning heels don't land. You basically just hit hit the guy with the back of your leg, but Owen like literally caught Savio with the heel. Yeah, Master P. I never really listened to Master P. Although when I was went to my buddy's wedding in 2005, and he was there playing like a prom, like a high school prom, in the big ballroom at the hotel I was staying at. They were like, Master P's here. I'm like, Master P's here? They're like, yeah, he's playing for the prom kids or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. Or some sort of party. Maybe it wasn't a prom. It was something. I don't like the idea of people kicking government mules either. Like, what did the mule do to get whipped? Is it a MAGA mule or something? Like, I don't understand. Does he have political views? If he's a government mule, does he have, like, political alignings? Other than that, there'd be no reason to beat a mule. Unless the mule never shuts up about non-existent trans athletes playing in the WNBA or something. If he's bitching about that, yeah, then smack the mule. Like, oh my God, will you shut up, you fucking idiots? Stupid mule. Yes, he can. See, the crowd here seems to be pro-Owen. Now, I was about to say a good Owen and Mr. Perfect match would be great, but we actually got it at WrestleMania 5. But like this Owen versus like a more modern Kurt would be great. Owen got crotched. It's all right, Owen. Jim Ross. That'll change your outlook on things. Yeah, it will, Jim Ross. Oh, man, that's just a rough. Like a belly to back from the ropes is just a lose-lose proposition. Oh, he's playing. Did he take the cast off? He did. That's it. He's out. Ref stoppage. Owen winning a big pay-per-view match with the sharpshooter. So this is Owen's first SummerSlam victory ever, as in 1994 he lost to Brett in the cage. In 1993 he was at ringside for Brett's match with Lawler, and the previous year, 95, he wasn't on the card at all. And the following year, in 1997, something bad happens. And he also loses. And then he loses in 98 in the Octagon or whatever. Ugh. It's hard watching just Owen matches, like, because where he died is inside one of those rings, you know? Like, you're basically watching him and having memories of him, and then you know in just a couple of years he's going to die literally right there. Who's this? What are you doing, JBL? Why are you yelling at me? Okay. Oh no, he's gonna go after Savio. This is gonna lead to that Mind Games match that's gonna have ECW guys in the front row. Oh, you motherfucker. And there's Dutch Mantel. Dutch Mantel, another dude who ain't too bright. But newest shit around the world of wrestling. Everybody always had great things to say about Dutch and his booking ability. Freddie Joe Floyd. Fucking Freddie Joe Floyd. Yeah, summer of 96 was when they brought in Neidhart as Who. They brought in Dirty White Boy as T.L. Hopper, Tom Brandy as Salvatore Sincere, Tracy Smothers as Freddie Joe Floyd, and there was a couple of others. Oh. This is it's just a boiler room. Every building has one. Anything goes. Anything is likely to happen. The only thing you have to remember is the first person that gets possession of that urn will be victorious. I'll tell you, fucking boiler. And ominous. There are things in here. There are pipes. There's Mankind. It's dark and ominous. There are pipes. Look out for them pipes. Didn't Resident Evil come out on PS1? See, that I wouldn't know, because I never had any PS1s or any of that shit. Did he just lick whatever that was? Oh. Jim Ross, is he licking that thing? Yes, Jim Ross, he is. It seems a bit unsanitary. Ew. Oh. The new Rockers. Oh, yeah, this is the match. I think this is Chris Candido's final match. I think this is Candido's final match in the company. He would come back for one when he was in ECW, when they were doing the ECW WWE thing, and he showed up maybe in that Invasion, and then he had like another match like later in 97 where he beat Road Dogg or something. But I think this is it for him because he gets hurt. He's in a neck brace here. Hey, who are the fucking shit? What year is it? 96. Who's the champs right now? 96. It's not the Bodies. Is the Guns in this? I guess it's the Guns, or is it the Godwins? Or Skip. It must be the Guns because Sonny is usually with the champs. And the Body Donnas are kind of baby faces now because Sonny had dumped them. Oh my God, we're editing this again. We're editing Don't Go Messing with the Country Boy. Oh, we just had the final episode of Fresh Prince as well. Yeah, 96. Crazy. What's funny how this thing has evolved this year. Body Donnas to be the Smoking Guns at WrestleMania, the tag champions. Then on May 19th, the Godwins beat the Body May 19th. And then on May 26th, the Guns beat the Godwins in Florence, South Carolina, at In Your House. Oh. I think that Madison Square Garden show Jim Ross just referenced was the curtain call.
And along the way, the Rockers have got victories over the Godwins and the Body Dogs.
Yeah, so the Godwins and the Guns and the
World Wrestling Federation.
Donnas were all tag team champs and all managed by Sonny in 1996.
Sitting in a hog pen here today.
And the New Rockers never won the tag team titles, which is pretty funny. I just don't understand why they are dubbing their own fucking song that's on one of their own wrestling albums just to avoid paying some minor royalties to somebody else who might have helped produce that. Is that the reason why they would do a network edit on that? It's so idiotic. And there's Sonny. Sonny was something.
Billy Gunn certainly fired up about this matchup. It's not going to be easy. The surviving team wins the title. This thing was quickly presented with those Jackie Chan movies. Look at Sonny. He looks great, doesn't he?
Look at Kurt Hennig. Look at Sonny. Yeah, we're all looking at her, Kurt.
Yes, many of you saw Sonny.
Imagine how unsufferable she is in prison.
Individuals in the big heat.
She probably thinks she's all that.
Certainly with stunning her stuff.
I'm like, you are in prison. I'm like, there's nobody to impress. You're in fucking prison.
WWF Tag Team Championship.
There's no reason to try to be better than people around you because you're all in prison.
And once contact has been made, then
I'm glad I'm not in prison. None of y'all better go. I hear it's rough.
it's an elimination tag match. So once one man of a team is eliminated, the
I have to eat some nasty shit. Get plugged in the shower by a big guy named Bubba. Ain't for me. I'll stay right here with my freedom, thank you.
He lost one toe. That's why he's ready to go. He's also, Billy's got an injured thumb.
Mike Witt, appreciate the 5. Twister and Independence Day were the blockbusters of summer 96. Twister was such a dumb movie. Independence Day was all right. Twister was fun, and the special effects at the time were pretty good, but God, the movie was so stupid. Well, he brought his like new wife out with her and that whole thing with the, like, oh man, they just did her wrong in that. The wife in Twister, or not the wife, not Helen Hunt, but the other girl with Bill Paxton, she is the spare a square girl from Seinfeld, from that episode. When she can't spare a square for Elaine. I don't have a square to spare.
Almost like a sudden death situation here. You lose a decision in any matter, then your partner got to go. Hit Tom. Henry. Tom with a hard right hand, rather. Henry reaching for that one.
Now, I don't think... Now, this is an elimination match. I don't think Skip gets tagged in. I don't think. Zip did. Get in there, Tom. Oh, Mike, so how tough is a $2 steak? Jim Ross loved that one. I mean, $2 steak is probably going to be tough, but a $2 steak might also be thin. If you get a cheap piece of meat, like a cheap $2 sirloin, just pound it. Pound it with a mallet, getting it nice and thin. Sear it quick, a minute and a half on each side. It's not going to be that tough. It's going to be cheap, shit steak, but it's not going to be like super tough. You can do things to work with the toughness of a steak, especially if you're getting like a top round or a sirloin or something that sucks. You can work with that. It's all about how you cook it, Jim Ross. I can make Jim Ross a great $2 steak. Get a nice little $2 sirloin. I pound it super thin, a little salt, a little pepper, just a sprinkle of breadcrumb, garlic powder. Sear it super hot in a super hot pan, a minute on each side. A couple drops of Worcestershire, then fry an egg, put it right on top. Be the best $2 dinner Jim Ross ever had. Yeah, well, come on. I love to see Candido getting in on it. Oh, Sonny. What have you done to yourself? Jim Ross, goodness gracious. Yeah, I think we're all saying that, Jim Ross. Oh, so the Guns have to wrestle here because they've both been tagged in. Gold bricking. They're trying to tag. Just tag them. There you go. I mean, Billy and Bart would be feuding here pretty soon. They're going to break up by the end of the year, I think. This is before Billy decided to start working out heavily. I mean, Bart had such a much better physique than Billy ever did. And there we go. And Skip and Zip are gone. All right, well, bye, Skip. He was there about a year. Came in '95. He worked Barry Horowitz the previous SummerSlam. Sonny. Hello, RVD. Leaf. Oh, my God, Leaf. He said he's going to dedicate the victory to the Partridge family. Leaf Cassidy, who I guess was the morphing of Leaf Garrett and what was it? Which cast? David Cassidy? Which was the heartthrob from back in the day? I never watched The Partridge Family or Little House on the Prairie or anything stupid like that. I mean, I get the gimmick here for these guys, for the New Rockers, was to be dorks. To purposely be dorks. And I think with as desperate as WWE was for a solid tag team division, you could have made Marty and Al Snow a decent team. I might not have named them the New Rockers, because just the same as a new foundation is just not going to be the same, especially when the Shawn of the group is gone. They should have just made a completely different team. Like if their gimmick was to be dorks who were still worshiping 70s heartthrobs or something, they should have named the team something like that, something related to that. Oh, well, that's all right. Why are you being your opponents? Why are you saying sorry? That's your opponent. Who cares if you dropped an elbow on him? Oh, no. Quadruple noggin knocker. Now, I'm pretty sure the Guns are going to retain here. Oh, look at that. Slop drop. Because I think the Guns wind up I think losing the titles at Mind Games, I thought. Maybe not. Because at some point, Sonny fires these two. You guys are fired. And I don't, is that here or is that at Mind Games? It might be at Mind Games. Damn. Yeah, okay, it was Bulldog and Owen. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It was Bulldog and Owen. They won the titles the following month, and I think that's when Sonny fires them. That's right. Big Hank. Come on, Big Hank. They can't hear me. Yeah, Bill Clinton was about to get reelected here in 96. That would have been the year he ran against probably Bob Dole, who sucked. The rodeo circuit.
To lead SummerSlam, want to lead Cleveland, Ohio with the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship. Billy Tag right back in now. That's not going to happen if Henry doesn't tag Phineas. Henry's been here a long time. Oh. Here he comes, Billy Gunn.
All right, we're going to get a Phineas hot tag here if he can get over there. I would never wrestle in jeans. That's got to be so unbelievably uncomfortable. All four of these guys are wearing jeans, and even Hillbilly. Well, I guess overalls, but they're still denim. I would be so high. To me, it would be hard to get them off. Like after the match, like going back to the locker room and peeling these fucking things off your legs. It's probably all stuck to you with the sweat and the swamp ass. Sloppy droppy. And Sonny's about to get slopped. I hope she doesn't get slopped. Oh, no. Oh. And Bart hits Phineas behind the referee's back. And the Guns win. Look at Hillbilly.
Unfortunately, the Godwins, the Smoky Guns, continue their reign as tag team champions.
And they would drop the belts. I think they held the titles 3 times, I think, and they're going to drop them next month, and they would never be champions again as they would break up around Survivor Series time. They would split as a team, feud briefly. Billy would leave and then come back in like April as Rockabilly. And he was in tremendous shape. He got himself in way better shape. And then, of course, Rockabilly didn't work. And then several months after that, the Outlaws formed. And later on that year, I was ringside to watch them beat LOD for the titles. What a road for Billy. Sonny, are you going to drop the big poster yourself? That's what the real men are supposed to look like. Look at your fat girlfriends, and now look at me. I don't know, Sonny. I think Elizabeth is in better shape than you, to be honest. Yeah, there you are. That's crooked, too. I mean, that's just such a ridiculous expense for 1996 for WWE to... I mean, it's probably not crazy, a few grand or whatever it probably costs to do that. But it's like, is that necessary? Money just seems so tight for WWE at the time and doing stupid shit like that. Like, what a waste. Garrett, thank you for the 5 and for this interesting fact. Researched Don't Go Messing with the Country Boy. Hillbilly Jim uses the theme for his Moonshine Matinee Sirius XM Outlaw Country Weekend show. I didn't even know he has that. Vince, what are you looking at? The ceiling? What's going on here? By horse? Oh my God, it's going to be so hot there too. August in Cleveland. And you're out there wearing overalls.
What about the smoking guns? Well, for one thing, those pig farmers over there can never beat us at anything. And we have a good old trusty horse, which back in the old days always worked for everybody back then, so it's going to work for
Look at Sonny. Oh, it's from the Billionaire Ted skits. That guy. I forget his name. The horse carriage.
And the race was underway. Look at the Godwins as they pass the smoking guns. There's air conditioning in there. Look at that. Sonny's having a great time in her carriage. The horse is rolling.
Yeah, Angie, I feel like Sonny is talking to her future self in prison. Take a look at that gross murderer rotting in the cell next to you. That's me. I don't really know what's happening here.
Jacobs Field here in Cleveland will never be the same again. That's because the King, Jerry Lawler, was hanging out at batting practice.
Lawler loves the Indians.
How about this? The King wants to get some advice on how to throw the pitch, so he goes to Sandy Alomar Jr.
Sandy Alomar Jr. I have all his rookie cards.
You show me how to throw the fastball, the sinker, the slider, but heck with all those legal pitches. I want to know how to throw the spitball. That's against
The spitball.
Show me how to throw the spitball. I know you guys do it all the time. Okay, show me how to do it.
Sandy Alomar's not a pitcher.
That's my patented hole. I can follow from you. You can follow by me? No way.
Roberto Alomar. I remember him too.
Well, the King didn't get an answer he liked there, so we went to all-star pitcher Charles Nagy.
Charles Nagy.
Last night. I saw you pitch.
I remember all these guys.
The curveball, the fastball, everything. But you were throwing the spitter. It was terrific, right?
Nick, I feel like they would have had to get to Warrior and Sean at some point, but I don't think... I mean, I think he would have had to face Sean for the belt, but they had the Vader plans in place even before Warrior left, so it sounded like the Vader thing was going to be happening. But then the Vader stuff got switched to Sid, so maybe if Vader didn't, or Sean didn't get pissed at Vader, maybe they would have replaced Vader with Warrior instead of Sid, and Sid wouldn't have even needed to be there because Warrior wouldn't have left. If Warrior didn't leave, they wouldn't have needed to bring Sid in. So it would have been interesting. Like, what if Warrior didn't leave in 96? It would have changed a few things, including possibly Sid winning the title at Survivor Series. Because I think WWE called up Sid when Warrior bounced. I was there that night in Detroit when Warrior no-showed. Lifting up a little kid.
SummerSlam weekend with the World Wrestling Federation. There's the Godwins hanging out. It's just an awesome time. So, look at Sonny.
Look at Sonny hanging out with these Cleveland people. Bob Holly painting the fence. Paint the fence. You're not even doing it right. I like how Undertaker's like, I don't paint fences.
Looks like he's a few years away. He can save it, however. Plus, ladies and gentlemen, Stridex, of course, the official sponsor of SummerSlam this year, held a huge party earlier on today. Autograph signing sessions going on. There you can see the Godwins hanging out. It was an absolutely...
They got the Stridex on the table.
By a proclamation from the mayor of Cleveland, Mr. Michael R. White. SummerSlam weekend 1996 from the World Wrestling Federation.
All right. All right, speaking of Sid... He's going to be taking on Davey. Now, Davey has not had a SummerSlam match since 1992 because he was in WCW in 93. In 94, he returned to be at ringside for the Brett and Owen Cage match. And then the previous year, in 95, he had turned heel like the week before on Raw when Lex left. And I think he did a run in the main event, but he didn't have a match. So Davey has not wrestled at SummerSlam since Wembley here. So this is crazy. Look at Sid. Got himself in great shape. He seemed in better shape here than when he left.
See, it didn't start then. It started months ago. When I am bringing sleep, it came to me. They're screaming. The demand is simple. They wanted the man back. And the man is here, my friend. The man is here to stay. All right, Sid, you've claimed on numerous occasions you're the ruler and master of the world. Question is, right now, can you rule and master?
Oh my God, he's crazy. Sid is fucking crazy. Like goofy ass, like psycho babyface Sid is fun. Both of Sid's babyface runs in the WWE were so fast, so quick, because he came in 91 as a babyface and then turned heel to work with Hogan and then left. Came back in 96 as a babyface. Turned heel against Shawn, and then left. after winning the title twice. So Sid basically had 2 one-year runs in WWE. Came in right after WrestleMania 7, right around the summer-ish of 91, gone by 92. They said it was Hogan's last match at WrestleMania. No, it was Sid's. And then Sid comes back in, 95 in the summer of Sean's, or in the beginning of 95. And he's there for a year, and he's gone. And then he comes back here. He's gone for less than a year. Or he's here for less than a year, and he's gone again. I think if Vince could have seen the future, I think he probably regrets making Sid Kevin Nash's own personal bitch in 1995, because now Nash is in WCW. The NWO is just kicked off. And now they've got Sid back, who was, second fiddle to Diesel. And they're going to put the title on him. It would have been nice if Sid was able to pick up a victory over Diesel during that feud. But no, it was just all Diesel. Vince was just up the ass of Diesel, not realizing that Nash was going to leave him for more money when the time came.
Psycho Sid. And the Bulldog showing great respect for Sid, keeping his distance away from Psycho Sid. I think Sid's building his fascinating crowd into a frenzy as well. He knows he's Psycho. Go with it, I guess. Use what you have.
All right, Davey and Sid, both of these guys were present for the Shockmaster's debut in WCW. I'll be right back.
When he's in the ring, look out. I wonder our fans back in the UK are thinking of the British Bulldog these days. Well, I would suggest that fans are alike all over the world. Here we go, the Bulldog coming up the rope in. Nothing doing. As powerful as the Bulldog, he's going to try it again. He was invited to try it again.
Yeah, Davey and Sid. Wow, this is power and power.
Unadulterated power. You're going to see it all. There it is again. And Bulldog to the outside. Now he's doing the smart thing. Take a little breather. Bring it on down. That's a vector-like maneuver by the British Bulldog. Sid was building momentum. Bulldog took a couple of stiff shots. Smart thing to do is roll out of bounds. Let things settle down. One thing the Bulldog has going for him, among many things, is his experience. But Psycho Sid has these 18,000 plus fans going for him. And that could be the difference in this matchup. I talked to some nice fans just a few moments ago when we went on the air from Australia that traveled all the way here to join us live at SummerSlam. Bulldog and Sid again, standing side headlock, trying to get out of it. Sid going to his power. With great leverage, Sid has as well. Really put together. Sid should keep this match very deliberate. Bulldog is the quicker of the two. Not to say that Sid is the quick. Lower center gravity for the Bulldog. And again, conspicuous. Nice takedown.
Nice takedown. No, Vince, that was a takedown. I wouldn't really call it nice. Jim Cornette is still conspicuous by his absence. It's every time you're absent, you're always doing it conspicuously. Oh, God, none of that. What is happening? Hey, Sid and Davey, whatever you do, don't try to wrestle chain.
Speaking of that, wait a minute, setting Sid up now. Bulldog just wait for his opening, then take advantage of it.
Oh, wow. Got him up. Clarence Mason is back and jumping up and down just like he was for Owen. And I think maybe it is at Mind Games. I think it is because we watched that one year. Jose Lothario and Cornette, I think, fight, and Cornette gets beat. And then while he's all woozy, I think Clarence Mason signs Bulldog and Owen out from under him. I think that's what they do. So I think they were taking Cornette off the road at this time to do more creative stuff. And so that's why Mason came in, and that's why Paul Bearer took over managing Vader.
We talk a lot about vertical base. In other words, when Sid is upright at 6'9", he not only has the power advantage, but leverage as well. Wait a minute, we're told that the Cornette, we can't get a shot of Cornette's locker room. We've had a camera back there. Clothesline, Sid to the outside. Jim Cornette back with Vader in the locker room area watching this matchup. And Clarence Mason.
Yeah, I always heard Todd Pettengill had a good deal too. He had a sweet deal. I don't know why he was paid that much. I mean, I liked Todd a lot. I have fond memories of Todd, but having him after like Mean Gene and stuff was a little weird. You know, he's like not as good. But I grew to love Todd and miss Todd. He wasn't there very long, but oh wow. I didn't expect a move like I just expected this match to be complete ass, but that was pretty good.
Covered here by the Bulldog. We have two in it. That was close. Pull on that big arm right around the neck of Psycho Sid. Right now the Bulldog is dictating the pace here, gentlemen. Psycho Sid is not able to use that power in this position. Strong wrestling by the Bulldog. Was there any doubt in your mind with the experience that the British Bulldog has, Ross, that he would not wrestle Sid? Oh, no doubt at all. The Psycho Sid.
Oh.
Here now. And again, going back to what brought him to the dance. That's raw power.
Raw power. Oh, Sid misses that one.
Sid a little overzealous.
Overzealous.
When the pace quicken, I think Sid is at a disadvantage as it relates to the ball. Oh, here we go. This one's over. Yes, and big power slam. Hey, wait a minute.
Their Cornette's out here yelling at Mason. God, he looks so big when Davey's trying to power slam him. Uh-oh. Look at Sid. Yeah, I think we're going to see the power bomb probably.
Coming down the ringside, actually taking exception. Clarence Mason's presence. And look at this.
Sid gets the win.
And how about it? Sid victorious over the British Bulldog, and now I'm not so sure the British Bulldog would not blame Cornette or Mason. Well, Cornette got to be serious. Look at this.
Clarence Mason would turn up in WCW, I believe, for a short time too, but then I think he just left the wrestling business. I think we've gotten updates on him over the years, and we've heard updates. I just don't remember what the updates are.
Like the entrepreneur I hear. That's the hot rumors going around. Nonetheless, it's a victory, ladies and gentlemen. As we take a look at this power bomb. 6'9", and that gives a whole new dimension to the power bomb. 6'9", 313. Psycho Sid, as the poster got me, this massive crowd says Psycho Sid rules. There are a number of them. Sid for president? No, that'll be interesting. Anything can happen here in the World Wrestling Federation, no doubt about that. We certainly are anxiously awaiting, ladies and gentlemen, for the presence of the World Wrestling Federation champion, Shawn Michaels, when a match that's going to be with me.
All right, this fucker right here, that red-haired guy, he's still in the company. I saw him on WWE Unreal. At one of the backstage shots, he was back there sitting down or kneeling down or something. I'm like, holy shit, it's either George or Adam. I forget which one's which. But that dude right there is still in the company. What the hell is this? In your house, mind games, but they got aliens?
Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the most bizarre individual.
Go! I kind of forgot about this match. I think this is Goldust and Mark Marrow. I remember this one not being bad. Marrow just won the IC title.
Goldust and Marlena rather yesterday. I asked Marlena, she had a problem with Goldust affection towards Sable, and she said, whatever makes Goldust happy makes her happy.
Mike, appreciate the $10, bro. The biggest what ifs in wrestling history. Mine is, what if Hall and Nash stayed in WWE? That means they'd be on the show. What if HBK's back doesn't explode? That also would have been interesting. Does Austin's push definitely still happens? Yes. They were putting the title on Austin regardless of HBK's back, because that was the plan already when HBK got injured. He got injured at the Rumble the same night Austin won it. He was going to WrestleMania to beat Shawn with or without the back injury. So yes, Austin's push definitely still happened. But I would have liked to, or would have happened, but I would have liked to see if him and Shawn had more rematches, or the feud carried into the summer, or how that all went. Because after Shawn left, that didn't really leave him with any challengers, and they had to bring back Dude Love and turn him heel. So he might have continued to work with Shawn had it not been the back injury. But yeah, if Nash and Hall stay in WWE, there would be no NWO. And the business would have stalled. And so now they're done with the black leather. They're kind of doing like the modern day Macho and Liz thing here. Sable in the evening gowns or the hot dresses. And Marrow in the big sparkly robes, just like Macho. This is this past weekend. Look, Sable still in the black here. Mankind fucking with Sable. Oh, chill out, Sable. We got a Marrow and Austin match here on Superstars. They wrestled a lot in '96.
What's going on with Mankind? I can't understand all the head things, but I'll tell you, it's time to either put up or shut up. Goldust, tonight, you are going to be a falling star. Back to the side.
Okay.
Thank you, gentlemen, very much. Yes. Wild Man Mark Merrill, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. There they are. That's a bizarre pair, I'll tell you. Goldust. It's time to get wild here. It's time to crank things up and
The aliens, because we were just talking about Independence Day, yeah. I mean, every now and then I'll still fire up that Bill Pullman speech. Oh, wait, he's not Intercontinental Champion yet. Have they not had the tournament? I thought they had the tournament already. Oh, no, that's going to happen. I'm lost. I thought he was already the champ by now. Oh, no, that's not going to happen until after Mind. That's right. That happens after Mind Games. When he wins the title the night that Fake Diesel and Razor debut. That's right.
Now look at Goldust checking out Sable. That's Bill, along with everybody else here. Fine-looking lady, and there we go. Wild Man Mark Merrill, yeah. You know, McMahon, I don't know if I'm into these fancy suits and all this dress and music. Whatever happened to guys like Mr. Perfect? Just go out and get the job done.
Mr. Perfect, shut the fuck up.
You retired? It's none of your business, Rock. Sable and the Wild Man.
All right, kind of a new look for these two.
So we talk a lot about high-risk offense. I think that we're going to see a lot of that in this matchup. The Wild Man's going to take a lot of chances. He wants a big victory here at SummerSlam. Goldust, on the other hand, we have seen a transformation.
Marlena and Sable. Neither one were my favorite. I might actually probably take Sable in that situation. I mean, I know they're both got big plastic ones, but Marlena's are a little bit, I don't know, it feels like they'd be difficult to play with or something. Sonny's got them both beat. Or at least in 96 she did. God, Vince and his fucking Vinceisms, the theatrics. And there's too much. I hate these Goldust suits because it's just impossible not to see the wedgie, for one, and the other side is no picnic either. So it's just...
The theatrics will not affect the Wild Man. The slap in the face will. Wildman McMarrow against Goldust. Sable on the outside.
We're going to need Johnny B. Bad and natural Dustin Rhodes matches in WCW. We had to have, right? Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I've talked about 96 so often because it really felt like WWE had so many WCW guys. The rosters did such a swap here with Razor and Diesel and Hogan, everybody over there. You know, and here you got Vader and Cactus and Stunning Steve and Dustin and Johnny B. Bad. I mean, all the WCW guys, and Pillman, you know, they were all here in 96. Vader.
Adjustment there physically by the man dressed in gold. Goldust taking his time. Again, psychological tactics attempted to be employed by Goldust. Talk about psychology. I guess all the mind games will cease and desist once and for all. Tonight, the boiler room brawl. I want to say it. I know we all concur on this. Hello to Ahmed Johnson, who I know is watching down in Houston, Texas. Ahmed, we certainly wish you a speedy recovery. I can assure you, sir, we wish you were here. Indeed. Report on the Intercontinental title situation. No, he didn't. Ballman Mark Barrow. Top toe driving Goldust down.
Oh, just Smitty? No way. No, she didn't. I think she had multiple procedures, but those are not real. Yo, Foxstar. Well, dang, good to see you, man. Appreciate that sweet $50 drop from you, man. My biggest wrestling what if The Rock and Steve Austin, with their respective characters remaining fundamentally the same, had each other's respective career runs? Okay, like, so basically swap how many times they won the title and whatnot. So you put Austin in the crazy title swapping with Triple H in 2000. I mean, they worked with a lot of the same people. I feel like it would work, you know, but Rock winning the title from Shawn in 98 would be interesting. And Austin bitching out to Shamrock and all that. Be interesting. It'd be a fun fantasy booking. I mean, Owen Hart versus Rocky at SummerSlam 97 might have gone a lot better. Could have been Rocky that got dumped on his head. Or the pile driver wouldn't have happened at all. Sable. Come on, wild man.
He will lose this contest via count out. I think probably will not make Goldust happy. Goldust wants to leave this match with Satan.
I mean, it was a rough landing. I think it just looked good more than it being dangerous.
Hey, I got something for you. A double shot. One from the back and then from
Oh, sorry, Garrett. Did I miss your fantasy booking too? Foxstar had a good one. That was a good one. Oh, yeah, I see yours there. Appreciate that 5 from you. How would you rebook to improve this show? Brutal Arrogance, Beefcake, and Martel defend the tag titles. Sid and Vader switch opponents. Yeah, he could do Sid and Sean. Sid and Sean was supposed to happen at SummerSlam 95, and Gorilla Monsoon scrapped it for the ladder match. So you could have gotten that done here. Put Vader in there with Bulldog, but Vader was in Camp Cornette with Bulldog, so that would have been hard to do. But Beefcake and Martel, what a team. Martel would have had to carry him, which would suck for Ricky. Now who's coming? Mankind. Oh, he's out of the boiler room. He's out. He snuck out when no one was looking. Oh my God. Sable's so dramatic. What the fuck is he doing?
What makes you think that? And again, look at the expression on his face.
Goko, thanks for the 5. Yeah, Bulldog, maybe not WWE, maybe. He had a couple of shots. But Goldust and Mankind would have been a great tag team. Mankind and Vader, I hated. Goldust and Mankind would have made so much more sense because they're both freak shows. And they were doing the whole mommy thing for a while. I remember they were on the cover of a WWE magazine one time together. They would have been great champions, tag team champions. But instead, it was like Mankind and Vader getting title shots. It was so dumb. But you could have came up with a team name for them. Thanks for 5 more, Mike. What was the one wrestling death that really got to you? I grew up watching WCW, so hearing about, or WCCW, so hearing about Kerry killing himself really got to me. Yeah, I didn't know about Kerry's death until like 3 months after it happened. Is when I heard. I mean, obviously the one that got to me the most was Owen. We've talked about that for decades, but an early one, I'd probably say like Eddie Gilbert or Brody or Andre. Fisticuffs.
Speeds up a little bit. Advantage, Wyoming. All right, Goldust now. Off the rope and back body drop nicely executed. And again, Wildman Mark Merrill picking up momentum. Goldust.
Now, when Mero was making his entrance here, they were referencing some new finisher that he's going to do, and I think this is when he busts out the Shooting Star, which I had seen a couple of them at this point, but Shooting Star presses were still pretty, you know, for a fan like me or in 96, was relatively uncommon. And so it was a pretty mind-blowing move, but now everybody does them. Now the referees fucking do them. Ooh, rough landing for both. Taking him out.
And his chances are paying off thus far. Goldust back in the ring. Wildman now. What's he going to do?
What's he going to do? I don't know.
Here he comes.
I mean, he's really like the highest flyer they had at the time, which was pretty pathetic. I mean, Mark Merrill's great, but, you know, WCW had... Oh, man, he struggled. He struggled on that body slam.
Big man, Mark Goldust. Here we go to the outside. This might do it for the Wildman. Maybe the movie is telling me about Wildman going up. Wait a minute. Marlena on the opposite side. Marlena on the ring area. And Wildman.
Yep. Oh.
The Shooting Star
It's the Wild Thing. And Goldust kicks out of the Wild Thing and the first time using it. That's crazy.
Marlena has just kept Goldust in this. Marlena, oh my goodness, elbow there by Goldust.
That's a good power slam, actually.
Again, look at this.
Chris, I don't know if you're in the chat, but thanks for responding to a 3.5-year-old tweet. I'm complaining about Breaking Bad. I hated that show so much. Wow.
Between Wildman Mark Merrill and Goldust. That's really unfortunate for Merrill. Great effort.
I have somehow Mandela affected that match. I would have sworn Mero wins this match. That is funny. That is funny. Do they have a rematch or something that Mero might win?
There'll be another day, ladies and gentlemen, for the Wildman. There's no doubt about it. Goldust like a vulture,
Ugh. No. I don't even remember any of this happening. For some reason, I thought Wildman won because they were building him up to win the IC. I don't know why I thought he won this match. Sable's evening gown is coming off. She is so dramatic. Ew. There we go. Punching out Goldust. What is happening here? So Mero kind of gets the last laugh here, but Sable just, God damn, chill, girl. Just slap him, you know? Look, she's still in the ring. Oh, the damsel into super crazy distress. She is in a lot of distress. Jesus. Are you okay there, Sable? Do you need your noise-canceling headphones? Like, what the fuck? She is losing her mind. Oh, look at her. Oh, I just can't take it. So traumatic for me. God. The individual known as Farouk.
The first time I've been in physical pain. It's more the mental pain.
I like how Ahmed's like, yo, is it cool if I do this interview in my robe?
Ahmed's pain started nearly 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Suffered a ruptured kidney in this attack.
Oof. Farouk Assad. I forgot he was Farouk Assad.
But against doctor's orders, Ahmed competed in the Raw Invitational Battle Royal.
I think I've had Farouk Assad before. Comes with pita bread, some like yogurt. It's good.
Ahmed ignoring the pain to earn his first WWF title shot.
Yeah. That was the title shot that he won. Such a great finish, too. Like, that was so close to being botched. Yeah, this was at the old Key Arena. They did a big taping here.
Condition was not completely realized until almost a week later when Ahmed was rushed to the hospital for emergency surgery. Internal bleeding from that ruptured kidney was actually endangering his life. The surgery was thankfully a success, but the future of one of the most promising young WWF.
It would take him a while to recover from that.
Ahmed is out at least temporarily, forcing Gorilla Monsoon to make a tough decision.
I'm left with no alternative but to say that the Intercontinental Championship right now is vacant.
Vacant.
I understand that this is the people's title. This is WWF Intercontinental People's title.
It's the people's title.
I understand.
Yeah, it is. Look, I have it. It's right there. It's the people's title. It's mine.
I understand I'm able to-
Ahmed let me hold it for a while.
I understand that.
Look at Kevin Kelly. Oh, God, you're so horrible looking. Look at that. 857. Got to get the jump on Nitro. 857. Bischoff's like, yeah, we'll just go 856. Is that Tanya Harding? No, Pam Taylor. That is Tanya Harding right there.
I don't care what Doc said. What Doc said to me means nothing.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, Doc's gonna do what he wants.
Oh, yeah? You think so? No, you have to get cleared, son. You can't just do what you want to do.
I'm gonna do whatever it takes, and however long it takes. Job done.
Okay, thanks for wearing your robe.
Title shot Ahmed had earned by winning the Battle Royal. Monsoon has decided that the last 4 men in the ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Oh, early Final Four here.
Sid, will all take part in a sudden death Battle Royal live tomorrow night on Raw. The winner gets the automatic WWF title shot on Raw Championship Friday.
Okay. September 6th. That's my birthday. I remember that year. I think Goldust wins that match. Because I think it's Shawn and Goldust that night.
I hope no one.
And because it won't be Sid, because Sid will beat Vader at Buried Alive to get the title shot at Survivor Series. So I think Goldust wins that 4-way they were just referencing there. Because, yeah, not only did you have to strip Ahmed of the IC, he also had that title shot. God damn it. I just tipped over my trash can. Oh, here comes Sonny and Farouk Assad. Let me go wash my hands while they're making their way here.
He is a bad man, as the old expression goes. Has no remorse whatsoever. None, he did. None, absolutely none. Very proud of his actions. Again, I don't know that you would necessarily concur with that, Mr. Perfect. Again, he's one of the greatest intercontinental champions to ever wear the WWF title. I mean, look at this capacity crowd. It's one thing to survive with a championship. It's quite another to try and
Like, what in the hell is this music? And, like, Sonny was such a weird... Oh, that dress looks great. Sonny is such a weird choice as a manager for him. Like, this whole thing... Remember in the last few watch-alongs how I've been, like, pointing out really, really good examples of how fucking stupid Vince McMahon is? This is one of the best. Because everybody's like, oh, Vince is a genius. He really wasn't. He had so many examples of him just being a goddamn dumbass. Clueless as the day is long. Genius my ass. And this is the epitome of it right here. Look at the fucking helmet. Sonny, that dress is something. Ordered. And they did, when he debuted with this ridiculous shit, they did reference that he was Ron Simmons. They weren't pretending, you know, that he was someone else. They were saying this is just what he's going by now. But like, look at what he's wearing. Like, it's so awful. How did this make it past development to where they were like, yeah, let's put that on TV? And Farouk's got that big ass too. You know, he needs to be in long trunks, not that. Look at the size of his ass. I'm pretty sure Mark Marrow beats Farouk in the finals of that. And that'll be the Monday after Mind Games next month.
Not a happy decision. One thing we can't take away from the man. Awesome, awesome athlete. Yes, that's for sure.
Look at that mullet on that guy. Holy crap.
right, ladies and gentlemen. Jake the Snake Roberts squaring off against Jerry the King Lawler. A matchup coming right here at SummerSlam 96. Yes, the Gun Arena. Taking out in this very special footage involving both individuals.
Anytime you become an addict or an alcoholic,
Oh yeah, Jake and his
shame and guilt involved.
path to recovery. You're still an alcoholic.
Bottom line for me was, I got to work it.
I mean, Jake, bless him, he's got his shit together now, but he was not even close.
They see Jake Roberts.
My hope is I'll be able to help somebody like that.
And they brought him in. He was going to be a member of, like, creative team and shit, but he had all sorts of problems.
Turn the other cheek right there. Left hand to turn the other. Hey.
You see what I believe in? An eye for an eye.
And what I didn't like about this feud with Jake and Lawler is that the Jake that I knew, Lawler would be in fucking trouble for doing that shit. And this Jake was such a puss, you know? And I'm like, oh man, you do this to 1986, Jake? Lawler, I would be fearing for your life. But this is 10 years later. Or even like 1990 Jake or something, you know? Like that Jake.
Fresh from representing the United States of America at the 1996 Summer Olympics, please welcome the world's strongest man,
Oh, here comes oh, there's Bowl Cut guy. Mark Henry coming out here dusting off the Lex Luger music. Henry would use Luger's and Kurt Angle's. Look at this guy. Look how happy he is.
He didn't go to the Olympics. He didn't represent our country. I couldn't if I wanted to. And you certainly
Hennig.
the strongest man in the world.
So this is going to be Jake and Lawler, I think, and I know Henry sits in. Clone Force, I know a little. I don't know much about it. I know it's fucked up. It's a bunch of kids. One of them was killed and or missing or something's fucked up there. I don't know much about that. Sorry, Chris, to break your heart. No, Breaking Bad wasn't that. I've always said that I will appreciate the quality of Breaking Bad. It's a tremendously well done show. It's just a tremendously well done show that's not for me. I didn't like all the violence. I didn't like all the suffering. I didn't like Walt. I didn't like Skyler. I didn't like fucking anybody in that show. There was nobody to root for. I hated everyone. And watching the show was a chore for me. It was not entertaining. It was annoying. And I just wanted it to be over. And then I watched Better Call Saul, and I didn't really like that either. So that universe just doesn't speak to me.
Here comes the king. Now, Mark Henry knows all about the king. As a matter of fact, I think it was San Antonio, Texas, when all of a sudden you found the king of Thunder Day.
The only character I liked in that whole damn franchise was Mike. Everybody else can suck it.
He regretted it. He's had a lot of bad things to say about Jake the Snake Roberts, I can tell you. What is Lawler having that bag? So now I gotta represent. Exactly.
Lawler gets a lot of SummerSlam matches.
Jake the Snake Roberts brings the ringside. You don't think the king brought his own snake, do you? The king's in the bag. King is afraid of snakes. I don't mean that one. The king is afraid of snakes. Is that a snake?
Like, how many times have they done this angle? They've done it a couple times in WWE. Here with Jake, a few years later with Hawk, remember? They would do it in WCW with Scott Hall. Now, this is funny because Lawler, you know, even though he's from Tennessee, he's a big Cleveland fan. And he's a big Cleveland Indians fan. I'm assuming he's a Browns fan. And the Browns just left to go become the Ravens, leaving Cleveland without a team. And so Lawler has got to come out here and like heel on his own people who he loves. It's just weird to me. Like if one of Detroit, like if the Pistons ever left Detroit and I had to go into their Little Caesars and like laugh at the fans, like I couldn't do it. I would refuse. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. And fucking there's fucking Hardy Whippleberger over there, referee. Fucking Vinny Testaverde jersey. Are you kidding me? Yeah, the Modells were the owners of the team that moved him to Baltimore, I believe. And Mark Henry. Jim Beam, and who else? Jack Daniels. Oh, no, 2 Jim Beams. Cheryl Roberts is here? A light switch and a 6-pack.
He's going to regret these comments. Hey, Mark Henry, you think you can lift these? Huh? Well, Jake sure can. Why don't you sit? Hey, Mark Henry, you were at the Olympics, right? Huh? Obviously. I don't see any medals. Do you see any medals hanging around his neck?
I don't see any medals. Fucking Lawler. Don't drink it. He said, Vince, don't drink any of this. I love that. Mark is just like that's what's so lovable about Mark Henry is he's kind of like a child. Like there's just a childlike innocence to him. He seems like lovably dumb. Like he doesn't know what it's like to be a man like that. And Jim Ross is like, that's right, Mark. It's so funny, like acting like a parent towards him. Yeah, Jesus Christ, no kidding. Jake Roberts getting a SummerSlam payday and a King of the Ring payday and a WrestleMania payday. Good for him. Jake the Snake was all over these 96 pay-per-views, man. Came back at the Rumble. Jerked the curtain at WrestleMania. I'm pretty sure he worked the next couple of In Your Houses, too. Then he worked King of the Ring. He was supposed to work the previous international incident, but couldn't go to Canada, so they replaced him with Henry. And now he's back for a SummerSlam payday. Jake did good in 96 and still couldn't keep his shit together. And he's at Survivor Series. Jake probably made money in 96 and he pissed it away. Fucking Harvey. I wish Harvey would have been the ref for Davey and Sid because Harvey used to manage Sid. You just gave 2 bottles of Jim Beam. Is it just more liquor? Pay-per-view has time for this. I don't think that's even full. I opened one of those, God, not even 2 weeks ago. Except it was wine. We had a big group come in our wine room private area, and they asked if they could bring one in. I'm like, sure you can. I'm like, I got to charge you corkage, but you can bring it in. Oh, there we go. There's a big yellow snake. I didn't like the yellow snake. I like the green snake. All right, so we got the snake. Look at Harvey's got the champagne. But I opened it, that big bottle one, with just a standard-ass wine key. The cork was this fucking thick. Came right out. Oh, at least it's a real one. The one at Survivor Series is dead or fake. Watch Survivor Series 96. It is the funniest thing. Jake takes the snake and he slides it in the ring, and it just slides and stops. Like, it's not moving. It's just this big, dead thing. And I'm like, I think they brought out a fake snake, or they killed that one and threw its carcass into the ring. But that thing did not move at all. Just stayed still. Yeah, he's trying to help others. Mike, you had 5 earlier. Thanks on that. Totally agree on Vince. Imagine what WWF is like in 96 if Hogan stays in AWA in 83 and never came to WWF. I don't even know what the business would look like. I'm not even sure if WWE would have made it to 96. They probably would have. Their market was New York, but still. His microphone's not working. Oh, now it is. I'm glad it's not working. This is stupid. It's just a bad taste story to do, because not only does Jake and Road Warrior Hawk and Scott Hall, did they all really have these problems in real life? That's bad enough, and it's not just a wrestling storyline. It's playing into their real life problems, but people watching do, you know? I mean, fucking like everybody struggles with alcohol like in this world. Like, I'm so lucky to be, hardly the only time I ever drink is beer on the live streams. That's it. Elizabeth doesn't drink at all. And I just have in the restaurant business over the years, and my family and friends, and like how many people are just totally dependent on alcohol, and it's just a little bit too close to home, I think, for too many fans. There are too many people that are affected in some way by alcoholism, whether it's yourself or a family member or somebody you know or whatever. And I think it's hard to find someone who isn't affected by that in some way. Those people I don't think exist. So they were the worst storylines. And they kept doing it. I think they might have even repeated the Scott Hall thing. Well, maybe not repeated. Austin dumped beer on him or something, right? In 02. That was kind of shitty. What was that? Just soda? Dr. Pepper? Mark Henry. Lawler threw a drink in Jake's face, and Mark Henry goes, well, what is the fan going to do for drinking now? Oh, he's just a child. He's just a big child. He is so funny. You just want to hug him, I'm going to go give Mark Henry a hug. Just a naive little child. What's the fan going to do for drinking now? Oh, I love Mark Henry. I don't know who helps him dial the phone, but fuck, I love him. Yeah, that's called a short arm clothesline, Mark Henry. That's a signature of Roberts. Oh. King grabbing 88-pound Hardy Whippleburger, and now he's got is this going to be like sugar glass? No, real glass. He jammed. Is he going to win? What? I don't like that. He jammed Jim Beam bottleneck into the throat of Jake, pins him. That's right. I think he's going to try to pour the liquor in Jake's face, and like Henry. Lawler with that long shit in the back is just hilarious. What's the fan going to do for drinking now?
Can't you tell what's wrong with the referee? Something wrong with his throat? His throat's dry. He needs a drink. Wait a minute. That's all. Jake needs another drink. That would be utterly humiliating. Jake Brother, small children are in attendance tonight. And this is what he did to Aldo Montoya not long ago. He's not going to do this to Jake. Oh, my goodness. That's raw. That's raw booze. He's dumping.
That's raw booze.
Look at this. Well, Jake's off the wagon now for sure.
I mean, that is fucked up. If Jake was on the wagon and then you pour, like, that's so fucking crazy. That's some dastardly shit. Let's just hope that's just iced tea.
This is Hollywood. This is raw.
One more.
Hear what Jake said? You want something? You guys got a beer for a chaser. Let him have a double.
Somebody got to stop this trash.
Oh, did you smell that? That is horrible. That odor's reason.
That odor. It's horrible, that odor. It's fucking bourbon.
Mark Henry just went off headset.
It's cheap bourbon, but it's bourbon. Oh.
Mark Henry is stopping this in his own right.
There you go.
Make me get up now and get over there.
Look at that fan. Oh, I thought the fan grabbed it. The security guard grabbed it.
The strongest man in the world. And had enough, even though he has
So that's going to be our mind games match, is Henry and Lawler. I think people with alcoholism should do whatever they have to do to clean themselves up. I'm not a big fan of the 12-step stuff. It seems really culty to me. But I also think people who struggle with that should just do whatever they need to do to whatever works for them. Even if it is that, fine. As long as it works. God. Thanks, Mark Henry. Your nice, big, beautiful white outfit's probably going to be a little soiled after this, after Jake's drool and slobber. And poor Jake.
He came down here to have commentary. Now that Jake's out of the way, Mark Henry, maybe you'll be next to the king. I can smell that liquor.
Oh, yeah, Jericho pouring whiskey on Punk. Although Punk is kind of like straight edge. I don't think he was ever a recovering alcoholic or anything. But still, that's similar, you know. You got someone with their beliefs, and then you're, you know, literally shitting on them. Hell yeah, Bruce, 88 days sober. That is fantastic. Hell yeah. Love hearing that stuff.
Here at SummerSlam, the Gund Arena, likely to never, ever be the same again. Let's take a look.
The intense and unpredictable relationship between The Undertaker and Mankind seems to have been forged by fate.
Oh, man, it's boiler room brawl time. Jesus. Yeah, so I guess we just have now the final two matches. Yeah, Mark Henry looks really good. I saw him. Because he was huge back in these days, you know. Yeah, I always wonder, like, the really, really huge guys, like power lifters and strongman contest type of dudes that are just enormous. Like, how do their bodies do when they get older? Like, when they're 70, you know, and then their muscles just kind of, I guess, droop, and I don't know what the fuck happens, but I would assume you probably going to drop a lot of weight, and I don't know if they tend to live long or what. I have no idea. I mean, unless you're Hulk Hogan, eventually, people with jacked builds usually stop working out at a point. And they just get old. Boiler Room Brawl. All right, remember when I talked about we get those little TVs? Are we getting entrances? Or no, Paul Bearer? Okay, so is it the person that gets to the ring and retrieves the urn wins, I guess?
Paul Bear on his way. Ringside, exactly where the urn will be placed. And, of course, the winner of the Boiler Room Brawl.
Mankind getting a couple of pay-per-view victories over Taker was just crazy. In a row.
What do you expect we're going to see, JR? I tell you, it's so hard to predict because there's no precedent for this matchup. Nothing like this has ever happened before. I'm very surprised that Gorilla Monsoon has sanctioned this matchup. Even though it was a backlot brawl. I mean, a WrestleMania with Roddy Piper and Goldust, that was different. Well, yeah, it certainly was. But they're going to be these two men in a few moments are going to be beating each other senseless in a boiler room. Pads, there's no green.
Beating each other senseless.
Concrete floor, all the accoutrements that you would normally find in a boiler room. It's so hard to predict. I'll say this, neither one is impossible, in my opinion, to come out without injury. Somebody's career could definitely be ended tonight. And I think Mankind has the Undertaker's number. He could very well. He has to a certain extent thus far. Certainly more so than any other WWE superstar. Mankind shows very little respect for the Undertaker.
Yeah, all the best '90s guy. I just feel like I'm not the right guy to give advice on this stuff because I don't want to say anything that's wrong or the wrong thing or make it sound easier than it is. Just good luck and eventually you can find your way out of it.
And perhaps rightfully so. And holding that sacred vessel for the Undertaker as the match now is ready to begin.
You got support from all of us, that's for sure. Hang out here every chat. We got your back. All right, we are going in. I don't recall if we taped this live that night or if they taped it earlier. It's like the Backlot Brawl was taped previously before it aired. But I don't know about this. I'm guessing this was live, but hey, look, guys, danger. That's where the boiler room is, behind that door. Danger lies beyond that door. I mean, to light this had to be. And I wonder if they had scoped out the Cleveland boiler room before announcing the Boiler Room Brawl match. Like, obviously, every arena is going to have a boiler room like this. But what if it just didn't work out for shooting? Like, did they go case the joint first to see if it could, like, support what they want to film and how they want to film it? Or do they just say, we're just going to go with whatever they got down there? Because they set that up, was an international incident. Something happened. Mankind, they were fighting in a boiler room or something, right? And that's how this came to be. Kurt Hennig. I think Undertaker's scared, McMahon. Well, he's walking in there. He's looking around. What do you want him to do? You can't just start fighting with the wall. He's looking for this crazy Mankind. At least they got a corridor there and some room to play. I know they got at least one crash pad somewhere where Mankind like falls off a ladder or something, which is okay. Oh, there he is. Finally. He's got something. Oh. Just like looks like aluminum gutters or something that he hit him with. We got tubing, we got a pallet. Let's see if this is any better than I remember it. I don't really have fond memories of the Boiler Room Brawl. And all the fans at ringside have to watch on them middle school TV carts that only people my age would know about. You know, just too, like, quiet. What did Mankind and, didn't they do another one of these? Was there a Mankind and Big Show one? The pig squealing was always my favorite with Mankind. Got a couple of horses there. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you just mentioned that, Bruce, but yeah, I just said that. I'm like, didn't they do another one? That one felt a little more polished, but also, like, I didn't like the first one, so why are we doing another one? Those electrical panels. There was a Raw. I guess it would have been this year, or maybe late '95, and it was when like Goldust was kind of messing with Razor a little bit, and Razor attacked Goldust in like a hallway like this, and he slammed him into one of those electrical panels, and it was like Goldust took that bump like just full force. He just went right into that thing, and I was like, God damn! And then they like brawled out into the snow, like whatever Raw that was. That was crazy. A crazy shot. I mean, it looked real as hell. I mean, he just slammed him right into that head and face first. Oh, look at the transmission difficulties. The WWE logo is staying intact, but the rest of the transmission, of course, we're having problems. We're back now. Good. There is no way fighting in the boiler room would affect the transmission, the satellite truck that's outside the arena. There's nothing they're going to do in here that's going to affect that. And like, what are the fans doing at ringside? I mean, I guess they're showing it on those little TVs, and then they have the video wall there in the entranceway that I suppose they're showing this on. But otherwise, like if you're in the upper deck of the Gund Arena right now, what the fuck are you even doing? I mean, you can probably see. They probably have the sound on, I guess, in the arena. Was anybody there that night? Yeah, I mean, they were trying to do ECW stuff for sure, but also they had Cactus Jack now, and he does all this crazy stuff, so they're definitely taking advantage of him being there. And we would see he would headline the next pay-per-view with Shawn, and they would have a hell of a main event. They had tables and all that shit, and it was in Philly. So yeah, they were leaning into the fans' thirst for that, especially, you know, with them being in Philly and having Cactus Jack, who's insane. I think they were trying to pass that shit off as steam that just blew in Undertaker's face, but it just looked like the stuff that comes out of a fire extinguisher. Chris, big breaking, but it's the greatest show of all time, better than Game of Thrones. See, I didn't like Game of Thrones either. I don't watch that. I'm not even going to watch. I don't like that stuff. I don't like sorcery and whatever that shit is. So not for me. Oh yeah, MJ, get on it, man. SummerSlam 96 on Netflix. Got the time code right there for you. A little less than an hour left. You can catch us for the main event, that's for sure. And the conclusion here of the Boiler Room Brawl. They're currently brawling. They're currently in the boiler room still. Yeah, let's make noise with all the pipes and shit. Oh. Tubing up the balls. Oh. They've piped in the crowd noise now, which is smart. That added a little more depth to the background. It was so quiet earlier. Man, somebody's got to clean that up, Undertaker. Jesus Christ. Asshole. Oh. That running knee. And my Amazon package, I just checked to see. I had an Amazon package I was expecting today. I never checked, so I'm checking my phone to see if it's out on the front porch, and it's still not arriving 7:15 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's 7:13 right now. All right, well, hurry up. Oh, fans are. I love that they're like they doing the motivation claps, but these guys can't hear them. I'm glad we're finally watching SummerSlam 96, guys. Now it's not going to be hanging over our heads anymore. What's a couple other shitty ones we've watched? I think we've watched King of the Ring 95. Did we watch King of the Ring 95? We're going to get to that one if we haven't. And like WrestleMania 11. Oh, here we go. Mankind's going to take this bump here, maybe. Or maybe he's just going to jump off. Nope. It's going to drop in. Oh, see, that's right on the hip, too. Oops. I mean to bump that so hard. Piece of wood. Ow. Now, there's some electrical panels. You could fuck with the satellite feed, I suppose, if you kill some power in there, but I don't even know what that is. Yeah, that's true. It's not a parking lot brawl. There's no cars in jeopardy. I'm so ready to get my whip back tomorrow. I got a new bumper and a new windshield after smacking and bonking that light pole after that drunk driver hit it and knocked it into the road. Yeah, I've got a Chevy Malibu rental. I hate it. I've been driving it for like 20 days. Finally get my whip back. Mankind crawling his way out. Taker not letting him. I'm ready for the... Oh, we're having more satellite transmission problems, but somehow the WWF logo is staying perfectly fine. That somehow isn't being affected. Boo. Oh, man. Fans are very mad at this fake. Actually, it might be real, come to think of it. Actually, it probably is real. I thought it was bullshit at first. Oh, it is real because you can hear them bumping and stuff. I love it. I love it. They've botched this. And they didn't edit this out if this is unplanned. Unless they're doing this to fast forward them somewhere else. Nope. I would imagine that Vince is losing his shit right now. Screaming in the microphone backstage. God damn it. There we go. I didn't know they had technical difficulties. I thought the earlier stuff was BS. I guess they were just having problems with their camera. I thought they were trying to pass it off as like all the brawling down here is messing with the lights and stuff. All right, this has got to be where like he takes the bump, right? You can hear like Vince is pissed. Oh my God, that's so crazy. I guess it was not even a crash pad. It was just cardboard boxes. Helped break his fall a little bit. Still sucked, I'm sure, to land that way. I mean, that was the biggest bump of the match was that. You know, think about what they do 2 years later at Hell in a Cell. This is nothing. That ladder being held like that without falling is pretty impressive, too. Plus, it looks like a wooden ladder. Oh. Yeah, Mankind went into maybe some light tubes or something. Bruce, I agree. 95 and 96. Mount Rushmore of worst SummerSlams. Ow, fuck. He's trying to get out of there. I feel like Foley took a lot of thankless bumps in this match. Taker's got a bloody elbow. It's just hard to get the appreciation for these bumps when you're in it's poorly lit. You're in a goddamn boiler room. You're not even in front of the audience, you know, and you're just putting all this hurting on your body. I feel like for nothing, you know. I suppose it was a unique concept at the time, but even 30 years ago, I wasn't really into this idea of a boiler room brawl. I was all for like more hardcore stuff and more brawling and crazy shit. I was fine with that. I just didn't particularly love this. And so far that opinion is holding up because this doesn't seem any better to me than it did 30 years ago. Taker or Mankind's like, nope. All right, now they're gonna brawl out of here. Is he trying to? He overpowered Undertaker and shut him out of there. Oh, now you're in another little hall. Oh, that's claustrophobic looking. God, I'd hate to be in that hallway. I hate to be stuck in there for a full day. Oh, there we go. Now you're in the backstage area. Oh, yeah, let's put the Rubbermaid trash can there. He'll never be able to get through that. Oh, yeah, just put another plastic trash can. Jesus Christ. He's barricaded the door with plastic trash cans. 320-pound Undertaker will never be able to get through that. Impossible. I mean, those are Rubbermaids for crying out loud. There we go. He's through. Look at the Godwins, Hillbilly, Justin Altoya, Mondo Altoya. What's his name? Aldo Montoya with the jock strap on his face. We got Bobby Holly. I don't know who that guy is. That's Justin Bradshaw. We got Goldust back there. The whole damn locker room. Stone Cold. What up? I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley is there too, who's currently in the doghouse. Oh no, is that Mr. Bob? That might be Bob Backlund. All right, well that was the best part of the match, is getting to see the locker room back there, hanging out. Mike, I have the same Mount Rushmore for WrestleManias, except for instead of 12, it's 29. Oh, the hot coffee. Hot coffee. It's the hot scalding coffee. Which if it really, really, really was hot scalding coffee, which it really, really wasn't, but if it really, really was, it would really, really fucking hurt. He's going to come through these doors or this lit up, futuristic looking hallway. He's out. There he is.
He's waiting for the Undertaker to come into this arena.
Netflix wants to know if I'm excited for Grand Theft Auto 6. No.
Remember the first man that gets to the ring?
I am not.
Gains possession of the urn is the winner. These two men have given it their all thus far. A 2x4.
It's a 2x4. Oh. I think it's a 2x6.
Undertaker broke that 2x4 right across Mankind's back. As was done to him in the boiler room. What was it done to the Undertaker? It's amazing either of these men can even stand.
It's amazing they can even stand. It's just amazing.
Mankind trying to get to the ring first. If he does, if he takes possession of that urn, he's the victor.
That's a boiler room brawl match I would watch. Darby Allin versus 96 Mankind in a boiler room brawl. Look at these TV cards. It just reminds me of school, except ours didn't have the curtains on them. You go to our school had about 5 or 6 of them. And I'd often be the kid that would go get it and fetch it. I remember my senior year, we watched Forrest Gump on one of those. Oh, TV goes down. It took us like 4 days to get through the whole movie. Ugh. Oh. The match is finally now at ringside. I feel like I remember 30 years ago feeling like that there could be something up with Paul Bearer. It started at King of the Ring when he hit Undertaker with the urn by mistake. Oh. And so I remember what they did here, it not super surprising me. And Taker just got DDT'd on the concrete out there.
I don't think Paul Bear has to concern him with. He's going to be face to face momentarily, apparently with Mankind. Seconds away. The big declaring. Now the Undertaker has his ankle. Undertaker has Mankind's ankle.
Taker holding on. And you can tell, just like body language-wise with Paul Bearer, that something sinister is about to. I just cannot stop laughing at the TVs. That cracks me up. I mean, they look to be like 35 inchers, but still. I would have watched this on my, I don't know how many inches it was. It wasn't huge. 20-something inch Magnavox. Probably 27-inch Magnavox. Oh! Oh, I hate that bump, and he always does it. Back first on concrete. No elbow pads, no breaking your fall. Just taking the bump, and here we go. Taker's in the ring now. All he has to do is get the urn from Paul Bearer. The TVs. The fucking TVs. Give it to him. He's not doing it. Mandible.
Paralyzing hoping again placed on the Undertaker, as we've seen so many times before, and I don't understand at all the attitude of Paul Bearer.
I don't understand at all the attitude. When have you ever been able to understand the attitude of Paul Bearer? Oh. Taker got up.
Why is this going on? What has possessed Paul Bearer? After everything he said, Undertaker's out of it.
Paul Bearer slap. This heel turn by Paul Bearer. Stop that. They were together at this point, I guess, 5 years. A little longer than that, 5.5, I'd say. They got together in, I guess, early 91. In the summer of 96. So, yeah, 5.5 years together.
Undertaker inching over toward Paul Bearer. How can the Undertaker possibly understand what has happened here?
Oh! Mike, I don't know if you asked that before I was talking about that, but no, I wasn't surprised. They planted the seed at King of the Ring. And there it is. Paul Bearer smacks Undertaker and gives the urn to Mankind. Yeah, I wasn't super surprised by this. I didn't like it at all. But I wasn't shocked because I felt like they might be going in that direction.
As Paul Bearer looks at disdain, the prone body of the Undertaker.
I love the piano outro for Mankind.
Behind over 6 years, a legacy, a relationship, a bond that heretofore we thought was a
It's a great little piano number. If I could play piano, that'd be one of the first things I'd learn, is the Mankind outro. I can't play shit. Mankind or Paul Bear clutched that urn like a cucumber jar. Oh my God. Oh yeah, Undertaker's fear of cucumbers became kind of legendary there for a little while. When it was a little confusing because whoever started the whole thing was, I think it was Paul Bear. Ugh. Ew. But they made it sound like just like the sight of a cucumber would make him barf. And I'm like, well, he needs to go see a psychiatrist if that's the case, because it's one thing to not like something, but for fuck's sake, that is something that needs to be mentally worked out. He plays his music. Oh no. Oh my God, what's going on? Is he going to levitate to the heavens?
What else can happen? What else can happen?
Oh no, the Druids. I mean, how many times have they done this shit where Taker gets like dies and then comes back? He's going to be back. He works fucking mind games. He's in the coffin there, right? Then they do Buried Alive. And then he comes back at Batman as Batman because he dies again. He dies here, and then he dies again at Buried Alive when they bury him alive. But then he comes through, and then they booked a Survivor Series match. Now he's Batman. He's Batman now. But he's sad. He's got tears. Sad Batman with a teardrop. Then I don't know what was going on with his look in '97. 98 was pretty cool with the WWF, the Music Volume 3 theme that he had. I loved that. 2000, he was fat. When he came back as the American Badass, he was fat. Then he got super good shape. Starting around 02-ish. Slimming down. Then he was crushing it in 07. Look at it. They're dragging him out of here. Is this the end of the... I don't know what to think of this at all. They done this like 6 times with him. Drag him out. Druids drag him out. He just shows back up the next night. Fine. He's totally fine. He's dead. Look at this. I don't know, maybe toss him in a cave and see if he comes back to life in 3 days. I don't know what to do. I hope he's an organ donor. I mean, this happened to him in 94 at the casket match. And he went to heaven in that one when he died that time. That was like the first time he died. And then he nearly died in 95 because the urn got all fucked up and melted and brought back to life and everything. Weird things were happening with the urn in 95. That could have easily taken his life. Plus, Mabel almost crushed his face, which almost killed him again. And then here in 96, man, died twice within 3 months. The way they're carting him out. I don't know if any of this is really necessary. Even at the time, I wasn't affected by this. I didn't care. I loved Undertaker, but man, I was stoked that Cactus was in the company. So
shocking 20,000 people in the Gund Arena and millions across the world by ending Shawn Michaels' boyhood dream and his championship reign.
his boyhood dream.
50,000 stinking people out there, it's going to make no difference. Shawn Michaels, we proved a lot of things. We proved that Vader can pin you for a 3 count because he did it last month. We proved that he can beat you up because he did it on Raw. And now, tonight at SummerSlam, we're going to prove that Vader's going to beat you when it counts, and that's for the World Wrestling Federation title. I've when he grabs you around the neck.
Ben, wasn't John Moxley one of the Druids at the Royal Rumble 2006? I don't know, man. I didn't see him when we were getting fitted for our Druid costumes. Looking around at the dudes around me, I didn't notice him. No, I don't think he was.
Beating Shawn Michaels once and for all. I guess we're fixing to find out if it is Vader time. Back to you guys at ringside.
It's time. Nobody builds up a match quite like Cornette. He had a pretty good WWE theme, I thought, Vader. It fit him pretty well. I mean, a guy like Vader, you need that powerful sounding theme, you know, like Brock's is like that, and Roman's to a degree, Austin's.
Is there anything Shawn Michaels can do to prevent losing the WWE title to this monster?
I don't know if there's any one thing specifically Shawn can do. There are a few things he can do to increase or improve his chances of retaining as you look at this phenomenal crowd that's gathered here at the Garden Arena.
I thought Diesel needed it. I like Diesel's theme, but it just sounded like the Roseanne theme song to me always. So I feel like he could have used like a good, powerful, like sounding theme like this instead of the down 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 down. No, just Smitty. Sean defended the title a bunch. He defended it every show. He defended it the month after, Good Friends, Better Enemies against Diesel. Then he defended against Davey. Then he defended against Davey again. And then he wrestled in the 6-man the previous month where Vader beat him, and here he's defending against Vader. Plus, he defended on the house show circuit, which there was a huge live event schedule back in those days. They were wrestling every night. So Sean was defending the belt every damn day during this time. He didn't pull a Liv Morgan.
I don't think the click thinks too much of Vader, and we're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to witness
I missed it, damn it.
electric moments in sports entertainment because in just a few moments, the World Wrestling Federation champion, who may only be champion for a little while longer, is about ready to make his way into the ring. And when he does, you know all about sports entertainment. You know all about the new WWF generation. You know all about Shawn Michaels. And here he comes.
The most flamboyant. Yeah, Cornette's awesome like that. I didn't even hear him name drop Frampton, but even at WrestleMania 10, Ian Anderson from Jethro Tull shouts him out in that. He's just a sexy boy. Fucking Vince, the way Vince just, with his raging mega huge veiny boner for Shawn, is some of the funniest shit in 1996. I'm like, my God, get a room. This is just ridiculous. What were we thinking? How can a male stripper gimmick possibly be a babyface? This week's Dark Side is Orndorff? I didn't even know. Did I even know that was an episode? Holy shit. That's cool. Thanks, Mike. for the 5, that's going to be a good one. I was watching the day that he turned on Hulk. You knew it was happening too, which pissed me off. Orndorff scared the shit out of me. I used to be a competitive bowler, and I bowled in a couple of Orndorff's bowling houses that his family owned. And I follow his Twitter account, which is run by his son, I think. And he's always posting some cool shit. Orndorff was awesome. Legend. The man they call Vader. Michael's living the dream. The boyhood dream. Look at her. Look at this chick with the glasses and the braces. Like his fan base. He's like, this is like a couple years before the boy bands hit the scene, but he's already capitalized on that fan base.
But not as impulsive, not as dangerous as the man he is facing tonight. And this 400-pound monster, Vader.
I mean, Vince is also doing his job, though, there, just Smitty. Like, you know, he's the owner of the company. WCW is kicking their fucking asses. So he's got to do what he's got to do to put over his guy, you know, but he's just so over the top with it. And sometimes it's like, Jesus, Vince, God. You sound pathetic. Bust them ribs up.
You know, I've always been the one to say a great wrestler can beat a big man anytime. Wait a minute, what's this?
Oof, dropkick right to the face. Jesus. Stiff as hell. Yeah, Sean's got good strategy here because this was expected to be kind of all Vader. And when Sean's got to get gritty, he can. He proved this already at In Your House a few months ago when he beat Diesel in that awesome match in Omaha. So he can do it. And next month, he's really going to prove himself in that match with Mankind. And that was a smart thing that they did because Sean, you know, being this little pansy boy or whatever, prancing around in his glitter and his sparkles, you know, being able to have a match like that with Nash, go toe-to-toe with Vader, and have a match in Philly, basically with Cactus Jack, and have a memorable main event, I think was smart to help legitimize him with the fans that might roll their eyes at his gimmick a little bit. Certainly worked with me because I thought Sean was the best in the game. Now we'll keep our eye out for the spot coming up where he gets pissed at Vader. And Sean's going to go for his big dive here, which he's very good at. Yeah, scare Cornette away.
Michael's in the best shape I've ever seen him, McMahon. I don't know if he's got what it takes to beat a champ over Vader.
And Shawn Michaels going up, man. Wait a minute, yes. Oh, beautiful maneuver. Worked around by Shawn Michaels, taking Vader down. Michaels giving him at least 244 pounds.
I didn't even notice. Jose is not out there. Where's Lothario? Did I not see him or just not notice? Oh, no, he's there. There he is. Head scissors. All right, Sean. Oh, he got caught. Yeah, Sean went for 2 dives over that top rope and 1 baseball slide. Eventually, you're going to get caught. What's the date of this? Has Road Wild happened yet? Is Hogan champ yet over in WCW? SummerSlam 96 was August 18th. Yes, Hogan won the title the previous Sunday. So Hogan was champ now in WCW as the leader of the NWO. Or I guess it was Hog Wild back then, not Road Wild.
Not so sure Vader knows he's ducked him inside. He just wanted to show how strong he was by walking up the steps with Michaels across his back. I think that was a nice message from Vader to the clique. I'm the man here. I'm the biggest, the baddest bully of the woods. And indeed, certainly a message to Shawn Michaels. You watch how fast the clique changes after Vader beats him. They'll be on Vader's side. These people just want to go with the winner. Bad place here.
Jesus.
This is what I came to see. Oh, some body shots. We're not getting kicked by a big Hertford bull. That's kind of what Vader resembles. That red face. And Vader setting up Shawn Michaels. What's he going to do with him? Up goes Michaels. Very easily. Suplex. What a suplex. All high impact. All in the body. Come on, boy. Toy, how about a nip up?
Come on, boy toy. How about a nip up? Love it. I mean, this is basically WCW versus WWE right here. I mean, a year earlier, Vader was in WCW. And Shawn was IC champ.
Michaels is stationary. He's going to lose. Shawn Michaels cannot retain his title in this position. No way. Michaels on his feet, picking up from over to the outside.
Well, a lot of guys wear masks. Vader's is just kind of unique. I always heard it smelled like shit, too. Like, it smelled awful. Stinky ass mask. I mean, Mankind's is weird, too. But Vader would lose his mask in matches a lot, so it wasn't even like you'd see him without his mask on, so it wasn't a deal of like concealing his identity. Vader kicking Shawn's ass here.
You know, I was actually thinking about getting back in the ring sooner or later, but now after seeing Vader destroy Shawn Michaels, I'll just stay right here.
Hennig ain't about to get in the ring. Yes, you are, Hennig. Wait to see what you do in 3 years, man. All of a sudden, you're going to have a big issue with rap music.
shot to the midsection. The official did not see the careful, obviously, on the opposite side. And again, now Vader sets up Michaels in this. Wait a minute, Michaels starting it out with Vader. Michaels hit Vader with everything he had in his body, rights and lefts, and Vader didn't go down.
Oh, Sean just swinging.
I think Sean's vision might be impaired there. And look out. There he goes. Look at the title shot.
Oh, damn. Leveled him.
Vader, get him out of here. That was a close line. There's never been a dog quite like this big dog, and certainly everyone here is big. There's a big dog, but look at this. We've got Michaels up in the air. Michaels from behind again. And again, cooking it, John. Another. Mike. Trying to get everything he can behind. Here comes Shawn Michaels. And Michaels over the top rope. No, Michaels trying to hang on. Michaels coming back up. Vader kick. Wait a minute. Vader trying to pull Michaels back up. Right, look at this. Right, Vader.
Damn. That was a pretty unique way to get him back in, too, and he just tossed him. Vader would have looked interesting with the Winged Eagle, I think. I kind of wish he would have won the title, like he was planned to.
All right, let's take another look at it. Again, Vader now. I haven't had this much fun since I left the ring. Vader dominating the matchup even more than he did earlier on. If it ends here tonight for Shawn Michaels, Michaels nothing less than left his mark. The World Wrestling Federation.
Taking Sean out here with the something hold here.
Has to go down in the history book. I believe even though he has had a short reign thus far, is one of the great champions. However, his reign is not really over.
Vince, shut up. God.
You wonder what sort of strategy Jose experienced. And Shawn Michaels discussed coming into the match, and Michaels somehow getting a follow up the trick here. Able to get back to his feet.
No, Vader was never a title holder in WWE. It's kind of criminal, to be honest. I don't even think he held the tags. Wow, Sean's like, oh, shit. Oh, that was dumb, Sean. Oh, got the knee up. About a year away from Michael Cole debuting. Oh, this is it. This is the spot right here. So Sean's supposed to come off with an elbow. Vader's supposed to move. He doesn't. Oh, and Sean kicks him in the head. So just a little mistake by Vader. Not a big deal, but Sean made it one. Holy shit. Oh. Sean's being a little bitch. Smacking the camera away. Look how fast it is. Oh, man, he dropped him hard. Right. Oh, that's right. I kind of forgot. They kind of do like the... Yeah. He wins. He wins like Lex Luger in 1993. Let's drop some balloons. The man they call Vader. The man, I hate that. The man they call Vader. Shut the fuck up. He's Vader.
Wait a minute. Cut that music off. Stop it. Hold on. We came
You know you're from the South when you say cut the music on instead of turn the music off.
here to win the title.
Cut the lights off.
Shawn Michaels. If you
Cut him?
just get back in here, referee. Start this thing over again.
All right, so Jim Cornette wants a restart. Vader wins via countout, and Shawn, of course, being the resilient fighting champion, is going to agree. He's not going to be a coward.
Michael's inside's gonna be broken apart. He wants no part of it. How can he? Vince can get his power.
Michaels, are you gutless?
Are you gutless?
Are you gutless?
Is this even allowed?
Shawn Michaels.
And the officials are like, if you want to, you can. Well, don't. Thanks for putting me on the spot. Look at Jose. Don't do that, Shawn.
Man said it's not a wise decision on his part. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. And I think Shawn might be doing this against Jose Lothario's advice. I don't know what's going on here.
Attention, please. I've been informed by the referee that this match will continue.
Yay. And it's now continued. Vader takes Shawn out.
Referee said at least let Shawn get back in the ring. The man, the bells be sounding. This match is officially underway again. It's a matter of time now.
Yeah, look at that. Jose Lothario.
Yes, that's very true as well, Gilbert.
Jose, 62 years old.
He did not want to lose Shawn. Luckily, he had him locked up in his contract for a few years, but he was still very worried, and a lot of things would happen the next year that made it seem like Shawn was going to be gone. And instead, it turned out to be Brett.
What guts on the part of Shawn Michaels? We said before, sometimes he has more guts than veins. Brains, rather, and take a look at
More
that.
guts than veins.
That calls a count out right there. Shawn can get back in the ring to continue.
Oh,
Inside the ring. And we pick up right where we left off. Here we go.
rough.
Check out on Michaels.
I tell you something, Shawn Michaels got to fight the rest of this like he was planting the flag on Iwo Jima. Never, ever give up. What can be left this kid?
Michaels. Set up by Vader. He has no place to go now. Except where Vader wants him to go. Vader Braun coming in. Wait a minute, Michaels. Underneath again.
Boom. Shawn's up. Forearm to Vader. Nip up. He's going to try that elbow drop again. Vader, you better be in position this time. Oh, and he is. He hits it. Up, Cornette. Oh, man. Oh, racket to the head. Ow. And it's Cornette takes one. Shawn's going to be DQ'd, right? He's going to lose again, loses twice. You've basically taken 3 losses to Vader now. 1 at International Incident and 2 here. Fucking government mules, Jim Ross. The man they call Vader. Mike, a lot of women did too. A lot of women preferred Marty over Shawn. Look at Cornette. No. Hmm. Gorilla's in there. Rene Goulet, Jerry Briscoe.
If you got any courage, get
Gorilla, Pat. All right, one more time. I dare you, Tony Gurria. All the classic agents are still there. Same guy, same crew that was there in 92 and 91. Howard gets right to it. Now Shawn. Another elbow. So he hit 2 more on Vader after he supposedly didn't get out of the way. It's Michaels and the Click together. Oh my God. Oh, damn it. Damn it, Shawn, you lucky. Nope. Did they fuck up? Dang, Vader kicked out of the sweet chin. Look at Shawn's like, Jesus. Oh, and now we got a ref bump. Jesus. There's no referee, and he's got him pinned. Holy shit. Oh, wow. Shawn kicks out.
What's it gonna take to keep either one of these guys down? Michael's shoulders on the canvas for some time. Here we go. Shades of Vancouver International Wrestling coming up, baby. Shades of Raw just last week.
Another Vader bomb on Shawn. See if he moves out of the way of this. Yeah, he definitely had taken too much time, Vader. The man they the man they call Vader. Nope. What are you doing? Oh, he's going. Oh, moonsaulting it. Shawn is way too close to the ropes for this. He would have missed him anyway. Is Shawn going to try a moonsault? Where's he going? What's he doing? Oh, yeah, he's going to go for a moonsault of his own, I think. And actually hit it. Oh. And he's going to win with a moonsault. Yeah, Bruce, we can do some more games next month. That's for sure. Mike Witt, appreciate the $10. Oh, I'm losing where to go. I met Shawn and Nash after a house show at a Perkins in 94. I love that. Perkins. Shout out to Perkins. Nash was nice. Even bought us sodas. And Shawn was a jerk. Of course. Of course. Shout out to Perkins. I had a lot of late night dinners in Perkins, and I met the Hardy Boys in a Perkins once. At like 2 in the morning. How is that a modified moonsault? What was modified? Cornette freaking out. So this was supposed to lead to the Survivor Series match where Vader would win the title the same exact way Sid did. But I guess because of this incident and maybe a couple of other things that Shawn didn't like about Vader or didn't like working with him, he just politicked Vader out of it, which is just bullshit. I mean, the Sid win was awesome at MSG, but it sucks that got taken away from Vader. Because at least he could go down as a world champion in both companies. He'd be one of just a few guys to hold the Winged Eagle title. And then he could drop it back to Shawn at the Rumble. All right. We've already watched Mind Games. Otherwise, we'd watch that one next month. All right, guys. We knocked out SummerSlam 1996, finally. Oh, shit, I forgot about the timer. Luckily, I turned that buzzer off. So we are good. But I think what we're going to do for next week is do a Vault channel watch along. I'm going to take a look at some of the new matches they had up there, and we'll do at least one of the weeks. In the next 2 weeks, we'll do one of these Vault channel watch along SummerSlam related. We'll watch maybe the best Intercontinental title matches or the best main events or the best anything. We'll see what's available on there. And maybe the other Vault watch along, we can just do anything. So if you guys want to shoot me over some suggestions or recommendations in the comments of this video or over on Twitter, that's totally fine. And we'll put together a nice little watch along for next week. And then a couple weeks, in a few weeks, we're going to be here for All In, unless that's a Saturday. I don't know. I'll look at the calendar. Anyway, I will probably be here for a Raw review tomorrow night, but I don't know what I have planned yet. I got some things going on, so I'm not going to count on it or I'm not going to promise it, but most likely we'll be up here. Most likely. So anyway, keep that in mind. Thanks again for being here, guys. I appreciate it. It was fun as always. So glad we got this one finally out of the way because it's been too long. We've avoided it, and we waited until the 30th anniversary, so that's awesome. All right, guys, have a great rest of your Sunday. Thanks for being here, and I'll probably catch you tomorrow night. Peace.